Have you ever found yourself, even for a moment, hesitating before bending down to pick something up from the floor? Maybe you've caught yourself bracing for that slight twinge in your back, or perhaps you've instinctively reached for a table or a chair to help yourself back up. It's a subtle shift, isn't it? One day, getting off the couch or reaching for that dropped remote control is second nature, and the next, it requires a little more thought, a little more effort. It can feel like your body is slowly, almost imperceptibly, setting limits on you, narrowing your world. The painful reality is that for so many of us, as the years tick by, simple, everyday movements that once felt effortless can become challenging, even frightening. The fear of losing balance, of falling, of no longer being truly independent in our own homes, can weigh heavily on our minds. But what if I told you there's one incredible physical ability that, if you can still master it after 70, truly sets you apart? It's not about running a marathon or lifting heavy weights. It's about something far more fundamental, something that speaks volumes about your strength, your balance, and your overall vitality. This simple act is a secret indicator of a body that's defying the usual expectations of aging, a body that remains resilient and incredibly capable. In this video, we're going to uncover what this extraordinary ability is and then dive into 5 practical, easy-to-adopt habits that will help you build the strength, balance, and freedom to not only achieve this rare feat, but to truly thrive in every aspect of your life. Make sure to watch to the very end for something that might just surprise you about what it really means to be one in a million. Let's start right away by talking about the fundamental building blocks that support this amazing ability. And we'll begin with something called your core strength. Now, when I say core, I'm not talking about developing a six-pack or doing endless sit-ups. I'm talking about the deep, supportive muscles around your midsection, your back, and your hips. Think of your core as the stable foundation of a house. If the foundation is shaky, everything built on top of it, no matter how strong, is going to struggle. For us, a strong core means stability in every movement we make. Whether it's reaching for a high shelf, twisting to look behind us in the car, or simply walking with confidence, without a stable core, our balance suffers, our posture slumps, and our risk of back pain and even falls increases significantly. The good news is, you don't need to join a gym or spend hours doing complicated exercises to build this vital strength. One of the simplest and most effective ways to engage your core is through something called a pelvic tilt. Imagine lying on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor, just as if you were about to drift off to sleep. Now, gently flatten your lower back against the floor, tightening your abdominal muscles as if you're trying to pull your belly button towards your spine. You're not lifting your hips, just pressing that lower back down. Hold for a count of 5, then release. Do this 10 to 15 times. You'll feel a gentle activation in those deep core muscles, and with consistent practice, you'll notice improved stability in your everyday movements. Another fantastic, low-impact exercise is a modified plank. Instead of getting down on the floor, try it standing up. Lean against a sturdy counter or a wall, placing your hands shoulder-width apart. Step your feet back until your body forms a straight line from your head to your heels, engaging your core as if you're bracing for a gentle nudge. Hold this for 20 to 30 seconds, maintaining a steady breath. This builds core endurance without putting strain on your back. These simple movements, done consistently, build that internal support system that makes so many other movements easier and safer. Now, hand in hand with a strong core, we need to talk about the power in your legs. Your leg muscles are your primary movers, your engines for getting around. They help you climb stairs, walk across uneven ground, get up from a low chair, and crucially, they're indispensable for that specific amazing ability we're talking about today. As we age, we naturally start to lose muscle mass, a process called sarcopenia, and our leg muscles are often among the first to show this decline if we're not actively using them. This can lead to a feeling of weakness, an increased effort required for daily tasks, and a greater risk of falls because your legs simply can't support you as effectively or react as quickly. But it's never too late to rebuild. Think about how many times a day you sit down and stand up. That simple action is an incredible exercise in itself, the chair squat. You don't need weights, just a sturdy chair. Start by sitting on the edge of your chair, feet flat on the floor, shoulder width apart, lean slightly forward, and using the strength in your legs, stand up slowly and deliberately. Then, just as slowly, lower yourself back down until you lightly touch the chair, and then stand back up again. The key here is control. Don't plop down. Aim for 8 to 12 repetitions, focusing on truly pushing through your heels as you rise. If that's too easy, try using your hands as little as possible, or even crossing your arms over your chest. This exercise directly strengthens your quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes, which are your main powerhouses for standing, walking, and getting off the floor. Another simple yet powerful exercise for your legs is calf raises. While holding onto a counter for balance, simply rise up onto the balls of your feet, holding for a moment at the top, and then slowly lowering back down. This strengthens your calf muscles, which are vital for pushing off the ground when you walk and for maintaining balance. Incorporating these simple leg strengthening exercises into your daily routine is like giving your body a fresh set of reliable tires, allowing you to move through your day with greater ease and confidence. When your core is strong and your legs are powerful, you're building a foundation of resilience that empowers you to tackle life's challenges, big and small. These two areas of strength are absolutely foundational to regaining and maintaining that incredible, rare ability we're highlighting today. Now that we've discussed the importance of a strong core and powerful legs, let's move on to the next crucial element that often gets overlooked, but is absolutely essential for fluid, confident movement, flexibility, and mobility. Next up, let's talk about flexibility and mobility. It's one thing to have strength, but if your joints are stiff and your muscles are tight, that strength can't be used effectively. Think of a strong engine in a car with rusted gears. It can't go anywhere smoothly. Mobility refers to the range of motion in your joints and the ability of your muscles to stretch and move freely without pain. As we age, if we're not actively moving through our full range of motion, our joints can become less lubricated, and our muscles and connective tissues can shorten and tighten. This leads to stiffness, reduced agility, and a greater risk of injury. It's why reaching for your feet to tie a shoelace might suddenly feel like a monumental task, or why turning your head to back out of a driveway becomes less comfortable. But by dedicating a little time each day to gentle stretching and movement, you can reclaim a surprising amount of suppleness and ease in your body. Simple, consistent stretches are key. One of my favorites is a gentle hamstring stretch. You can do this seated in a chair. Scoot to the front edge of your chair. Extend one leg straight out in front of you with your heel on the floor and your toes pointed up. Keep your back straight and gently lean forward from your hips, reaching towards your toes until you feel a gentle stretch in the back of your thigh. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds, breathing deeply, and then switch legs. For hip mobility, which is crucial for bending and moving, try gentle hip circles while standing and holding onto a counter. Simply lift one leg slightly and make small, slow circles with your knee, both clockwise and counterclockwise. This lubricates the hip joint and improves its range of motion. Even something as simple as arm circles and shoulder rolls can make a huge difference in upper body mobility. Helping with reaching and maintaining good posture, the goal isn't to become a contortionist, but to ensure your body can move through its natural range of motion without restriction, making everyday tasks, including that special ability, feel smoother and more effortless. Now, let's layer on another critical component that is absolutely essential for maintaining independence and preventing injuries: balance. You can have all the strength and flexibility in the world, but if your balance is off, you're at a constant risk of falling. Falls are a major concern as we get older, often leading to serious injuries and a loss of confidence that can significantly impact quality of life. Good balance isn't just about standing still. It's about reacting quickly to uneven surfaces, recovering from a stumble, and maintaining stability while moving. Fortunately, balance is like a muscle. You can train it and improve it at any age. One of the most straightforward and effective balance exercises is simply standing on one leg. Start by holding on to a sturdy piece of furniture or a wall for support. Lift one foot just an inch or two off the ground, aiming to hold it for 10 to 15 seconds. As you get more confident, gradually reduce your reliance on the support. Maybe just touching it with a fingertip, or eventually trying it without holding on at all. As you progress, you can challenge yourself by trying to close your eyes, which removes your visual cues and forces your body to rely more on its internal balance systems. Another great exercise is heel-to-toe walking. Imagine walking on a tightrope, placing the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other foot with each step. This forces your body to constantly adjust and stabilize, significantly improving your dynamic balance. Incorporating practices like Tai Chi, or even just dancing to your favorite music, can also be wonderfully effective and enjoyable ways to improve your balance and coordination in a fun, natural way. Remember, consistent practice with balance exercises not only strengthens your physical stability, but also builds your confidence, allowing you to move through the world with greater freedom and less fear. Finally, while strength, flexibility, and balance are crucial, they are all underpinned by the fifth essential habit nourishing your body from the inside out. You wouldn't expect a car to run well on poor fuel. And our bodies are no different. What we eat directly impacts our energy levels, our muscle mass, our bone density, and our ability to recover and repair. As we age, our nutritional needs change. We might need fewer calories, but we absolutely need more nutrient-dense foods to support our body's ongoing maintenance and repair. Focus on consuming enough high-quality protein. Protein is the building block of muscles, and adequate intake is vital for combating age-related muscle loss. Aim for lean sources like chicken, fish, eggs, Greek yogurt, lentils, and beans. Try to include a source of protein with every meal. For example, instead of just toast for breakfast, add some scrambled eggs or Greek yogurt. For lunch, a salad with grilled chicken or chickpeas. These small shifts make a big difference. Don't forget the power of calcium and vitamin D for bone health. Strong bones are just as important as strong muscles. Providing the framework for all your movements, dairy products, fortified plant milks, leafy greens, and fatty fish like salmon are excellent sources. Also, make sure you're staying well hydrated. Water is essential for every bodily function, from lubricating your joints to transporting nutrients and flushing out waste. Often, fatigue or mild aches can simply be a sign of dehydration. Keep a water bottle handy and sip throughout the day. By providing your body with the right fuel, you're not just supporting your physical capabilities, you're supporting your overall vitality and resilience, giving your body the best chance to perform at its peak. Whether you're standing, walking, or effortlessly getting up from the floor. So, let's revisit that truly remarkable ability. The one that makes you 1 in a million if you can still do it with ease after 70. It's the ability to get up from the floor without using your hands. Think about that for a moment. It seems simple, doesn't it? But watch someone over 70 try it, and you'll often see them reaching for a chair, pushing off their knees, or struggling. If you can lower yourself to the floor, and then, without pushing off your hands or knees, rise back up gracefully and confidently, you are demonstrating an exceptional combination of core strength, leg power, hip and ankle mobility, and exquisite balance. It's a full-body symphony of control and coordination. It means your body is resilient, your muscles are responsive, and your balance system is finely tuned. This isn't just about showing off. It's a profound indicator of your continued independence, your reduced risk of falls, and your overall vitality. It means you can play with grandchildren on the floor, confidently garden, or simply retrieve something you've dropped without a moment's hesitation or fear. It truly is a marker of living life on your own terms. And the surprise I mentioned at the beginning, it's this 1 in a million ability isn't reserved for elite athletes or those with perfect genetics. It's truly within reach for so many more of us than we realize, simply by consistently applying the very habits we've just discussed. The real surprise is how simple and accessible these habits are, and how profound their cumulative impact can be. It's not about complex gym routines or extreme diets. It's about building a strong, supportive core, developing powerful, responsive leg muscles, cultivating flexibility and a full range of motion, sharpening your balance, and fueling your body with the right nutrients. These aren't just exercises. They are daily acts of self-care. Small investments that pay off in enormous dividends of freedom and confidence. Remember, every small change you make, every time you choose to move a little more, to stretch a little further, to make a healthier food choice, you are investing in your future self. You are building resilience, maintaining your independence, and quite literally extending the years you can live fully, without physical limitations dictating your choices. Don't wait until you're forced to make changes. Start today, one small step at a time. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Celebrate every little gain, because each one brings you closer to a more vibrant, capable you. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Have you found that simple movements have become more challenging over time? What small habits have you adopted that have made a big difference in your strength, balance, or overall well-being? Share your insights in the comments below. Your story could be just the encouragement someone else needs. If you found this video helpful and inspiring, please give it a thumbs up, as that really helps our channel reach more people who could benefit from this message. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on more practical tips and encouraging content designed to help you live your best life at every age. You are capable of incredible things, far more than you might realize. Keep moving, keep exploring, and keep shining brightly.